I'd written a few songs together. Well, we were putting something together, and then we had the band, and we were gigging in Melbourne a bit, and it was doing alright, but we ended up burning ourselves out a little, so we went on a bit of a break, and then I recorded Thumbprints. After that, we wanted to do a gig for it, so we did the Thumbprints gig. So we ended up, couldn't work out what pubs to use, or we wanted to make it the film out of it, basically. But we wanted to see the song's potential as well. As I said, we hadn't gigged for a while as a band, so I got Ben, Craig, and Clint and myself, and we were in my place when I was living in Traralgon, and we just sat down and we went over the songs and we sort of mapped out which songs we wanted. And not only that, just to iron a few bugs out between us, you know, with the arrangements. All around.
Yeah. So yeah, do it now, just so we can get an idea. She takes no effort when. Yeah. We'll fine tune that when we go. The next step, obviously, was to go into the studio, and then we could play with a bit of volume and actually get the vibes right. Because when you play real quiet, your tempo is slack and everything's not as there. But when we got back into the studio, we could actually turn everything up. Craig could bring his whole kit, and we could really explore the options that we wanted, which we usually do live anyway. Performance matrix with the dots as to who's playing when and the order of the songs. Can you photocopy that and like make it this big and give it to everyone? Yeah. Because that'd be real handy.
Make it how big?
Oh yeah. Rehearsals were they were just scattered. It wasn't necessarily structured on every Wednesday or something like that. It was because everyone was busy. Half the band were music teachers and other professional musicians. So it was who you could have, who could come in where. Finally got a few together, and we brought in Steve Schultz, the percussionist. He's brilliant, and he came in, and between him and Craig, they could really design the groove and lay things down, and which left a lot of room for everyone else to really, all the chordal players to really experiment a little bit more. So it was by chance we got Steve in, and Ben and Kim, and we got Kim in on the flute.
I like that middle eight is the first tune. Yeah. So you don't have to have limit, and you have to remember so many things.
As soon as you start singing, man, we know that
we know where we're going.
You guys should play Congress on that one again, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's another that's your one.
Yeah. So you just tell me to shut up if I start talking.
No.
But again, most of these guys don't realise they just go back to
Tell us, Craig, where would you rather be right now?
Where would I rather be? I would rather be nowhere.
This is the only place to
This
be.
is the only place to be on a Wednesday night. 20 to 10.
Next set of rehearsals that we did, the next couple, we actually had the full band together. We had definitely the whole outfit, but we introduced Max Thomas to play bongos and congas, and also Anton Fullerton to play some keys. And we only had probably 2 rehearsals with the whole outfit together before the show, and it all came together pretty quick. It wasn't necessarily written, scored out lines for everyone to actually play within the arrangement. It was just finding room. Nothing was structured on paper. It was more just like, you've got 4 bars, you've got 8 bars, maybe 2 bars, whatever. That's the way we sort of structured it. And then biggest thing was dynamics. By having so many musicians in the same room, that's where we had to really work out, was the dynamics. We're setting all the lights up the day before, and I went in when I could and helped Craig set up the stage. Like, we wheeled in the grand piano and sort of put all the drum risers in place, and so that was sort of the night before. And the next day, well, it was full on schedule, but we had a bit of trouble getting things to work smoothly. There was so much to do. Like, we had to set up PA, still lights had to be focused and set up, and not only that, we had the piano tune that had to come in and get tuned at some stage, and we thought that'd be probably 20 minutes work or something, but that blew us out by a couple of hours. And we thought, while he tunes the piano, we can still set up. But he wanted the room completely cleared, so we sort of had to put everything on hold for a couple of hours. So, which sucked a bit because everyone was in the morning, loading up, setting all their gear up, because we thought we'll just go straight into sound check and rehearsal, but it just didn't end up happening. So last minute, after the piano was tuned, we went back in, and there was heaps of work still to be done. And so everyone was just sound checking instruments, trying to get that all in place. And at that point, we didn't think anyone was going to turn up anyway. We had, I think they told me there was 30 tickets sold, previous day. So I thought, well, after all this work, people might not even show, so it might be a bit of a dead end. But actually, it turned out quite good. We're still sound checking when people were rolling up, and that was, people were coming to me saying, "Oh, Luke, we need some tickets to get, like members of the band, get their partners in and things." And so I went out the front just to grab some tickets for everyone. There's just people lined out the door, and I thought, wait a minute. I think that's when I started to get nervous, was when I seen the people showing up. But we were so busy during the day, you just couldn't, you didn't have time to think about anything else. And so much work went into it. Brett did so much, Craig did so much, and everyone else that was involved, Ant and Josh and Taryn, Brett, obviously he did heaps, and yeah, it was just a crazy day. Look, I thought we had it structured throughout the day, but just everything blew out, and next thing you know, everyone's turned up and the concert started, so it was a big day, and it was well worth it. For a local production, everything was local. Musicians, the venue, technicians, production, everything was local. So it was a good effort by all, I think. I think we pulled it off. So.
Tragic, are you?
Inside on.
No, are you really?
You
Yep, downstairs. Yeah. No, that should be right.
That's what most of the stuff is made around.
I might get some no-dos actually. Yeah. Get some what? No-dos. What's a Yodo? Yodo. I don't think we're going to need to fold back any of that.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Or maximum. Make a couple of quick changes.
One go. Yep. Just some single strokes on it.
Well, that's with the volume knob on the instrument maxed out, so I can bring it down if I need to.
Okay, so you got a little bit of ride there as well. Yeah. I'll sort of come a little bit forward. That's all right. I got 8 cans to.
And your heart of gold and stubborn hold can change the way but can never see it through. And all alone as addiction holds to change the way with nothing left to lose. But you turned away. Less is more, don't count the score. Just stand and leave with nothing else to prove. And your heart of gold, blood from a stone, and the pound of dead is the flesh you've got to use. So choose. I turn away. Now you know I couldn't stay. Silence fills the air, there's movement all around. She whispers in my ear, what have I just found? And carries messengers as the seasons rise and fall. But what was feared and loved, she's loyal to it all. She takes no effort when pushing us around. She takes nothing when running with the clouds. What was seen and heard, but what is really found? We're breaking promises as leaves they spiral to the ground. Force upon her face, but still a silent embrace. When she whispers out of range, but she hears the winds on change. And as most things come and go, without a breeze or a mighty blow, could destroy or could be the cure. Oh, with the wind she is pure. She takes no effort when pushing us around. She takes nothing when running with the clouds. But what was seen and heard, but what is really found? We're breaking promises as leaves they spiral to the ground. She gives like the wind that she is. She takes and she gives. Oh, blows down what we've known, like some cold blow. She takes no effort when pushing us around. She takes nothing when running with the clouds. But what was seen and heard, but what is really found? We're breaking promises as leaves they spiral to the ground. Thank you. This next song. Oh. This next song is written about a guy I went to primary school with. He had calipers on his legs when he grew up, and what's that? Caterpillars. Yes. No. Calipers. Yeah. He couldn't quite walk properly, and yeah, at the school sports he used to run and jump and play and do long distance running, but everyone used to pick on him and it was a bit sad. So, but yes, I wrote this song about him, so why not? I suppose. A little baby boy comes into the world and his parents cry. The little bundle of joy physically isn't right. And the doctor said he'll need some care, 'cause he'll never run, you've gotta learn to get by. 4 years have passed and the boy is still crawling around, and his parents help and encourage him to stand upright on the ground. And they hold him up, he said, but Dad, I can't, as he falls down and cries. His dad said, if you tried, you could feel your cut above. If you tried, but the world is at your feet, son. Give me your hand, I'll lead. Another 4 years have passed, and this boy's at school. The boy with a waddle in his walker, kids only laugh to be cruel. But he'd cry, but he's realized that only the fittest survive. Well, if I tried, well, I could feel I'm a cut above. And if I tried, but I've learned to walk, so why should I cry? And sticks and stones may break my bones, but I've got to try. Oh, and prove to you why my strength is within and my legs won't give in. And I'll run because I tried. And oh, you may not see what I've gone through to be able to move like you. And as I stand here at the starting line of the school sports running race, as I see Mom and Dad, they're standing at the sidelines. We take our bombs, the gun goes off, we're all moving free. I'm running, I'm feeling so but I won't come lost. Oh, as I cross the line, I am feeling so alive, Dad, I tried, and I feel I'm a cut above. Hey, Dad, I tried, but I've learned to walk. Now I'll run and I fly. The grass isn't greener, but nothing is sweeter than life. Oh, and you show me why. You won't hold me up. I can't stand for all that run, but I'm fine. It's all because I tried. Thanks. Not long now. This song's about a cousin of mine that fought over in East Timor, and it's pretty much about homesickness and the letters and phone calls he used to make, so yeah, I think. write this from my barracks. I miss you sadly. How are you? Keeping it out with our family and friends. Did I recall how you thought this war they would never allow, and that you're sick of fighting when the thought underlying is greed? I'm fine, just me and my mates, we are trying to get by. The sights and the sounds of violence all over this country. Could have died, think of home, with all the peace and the freedom to grow. But I know you're sick of fighting when the thought underlying is greed. Understand why us here are seen as leaving, but I love you and I promise I'll call you when I know we're leaving. But my love, the world's a weird place, and I promise we'll travel someday. For now I'm over here fighting, and the thought underlying is greed. Took me away from you. I've seen people shout and I'm trained to respond, but all I can think of is you. And it's a clear day. Yeah, they say we'll be home real soon. It's a clear day. It'll be brighter when I'm home with you. And where's you and me? Tonight's all being recorded too, so make as much noise as you want, because and this song's off the last album, which is only new because it's only about a couple months old. So yeah. Have I got a story? Said the old man looking down. Take a seat, son, and grab a glass. If you don't mind sticking around, 'cause you remind me of the time I was around about your age and love so eager, but bright-eyed and always well behaved. Times were easy then, but now my love has passed away. You see this photograph, that was us around your age, and she squeezed my hand so tight Anxious waiting for the flash. Do you want some port in a glass, son? Yeah, well, maybe just a dash. As I see the old man's wrinkled hands they pour, and this old man has seen so many days before, and never worried about the minor little things, and just going on gracefully, living the world through his heartstrings. Things was easy then. You know I courted her for days, building up courage and rehearsing things to say. But when it came to break the ice, is that the new term you young blokes say? Well, the warm ice, they just melted fear away. And as he holds a picture frame close to his chest, words of comfort flow through my mind, but not I suggest. I take a sip and watch the expression that he gives, and he holds a memory, grieves his wife, and he cries from his heartstrings. Yeah, he cries from his heartstrings. If his heart could play a chord, I wonder what it is. Well, is it soft or is it soothing? Does it hold for years? Does it have one note that sings out for ages? Just like the love for his wife whose funeral starts in 15 minutes. Better make a move, I think I better go. It's been a privilege, sir, is what I let him know. And as he stands and wipes his eyes and puts on a grin, this strong man learning to live with a broken heartstring. With a broken heartstring, with a broken heartstring. Thank you. This song's this song's also off the new album, and it's a really hard one to sing, so we'll see how we go. And your tired eyes, red, white, and blue. You can cut through the deepest pain, the still hold tearing memories. And tomorrow brings yesterday. I don't wanna feel a warmth from loss, 'cause when it feels over, you're over. The sweet sound of the silence, when you kinda search my soul. And now I am alone, and I feel a sense of guilt in a place I can never belong. Because when it feels over behind your it's a sobering thought that no longer will be tripping over me. Love you. This is an old one. I wrote this when I was about 16 and I was suffering from a broken nose. It's around that era, yeah. I finally woke up from living when all my dreams were forgiven, and I know that you've gotta be with someone other than me, 'cause my heart's got traction of me, and it drove me forward to the feelings of free. And as it's inside, it's bothering me. Well, I know your heart is gotta stay free from me. It's not a question of why, but when. It's wearing thin and I've seen it in the eyes of friends. The chemistry was out of date, but I never paused that class anyway. As I said, it was time ago, you broke my nose, and now I know. My heart's got traction on me, and it drove me forward to the feelings of free. And as it's inside, it's bothering me. Well, I know your heart has gotta stay free from me. You think I made this decision overnight? You're like I'm based from some heartless pride, but deep down your love was thin like a tin-foil bridge over an endless ditch. Yeah, and I didn't wanna cause you pain. that I couldn't explain. Your heart's got attraction on me, and it drove me forward to the feelings of free. And as it's inside, it's bothering me. Well, I know your heart is gotta stay free from me. My heart's got attraction on me, and it drove me forward to the feelings of free. And as it's inside, it's bothering me. Well, I know your heart is gotta stay free from me. It's not a question of why, but then. Thanks. That was very commercial radio, wasn't it, that one? No, it's getting dangerous. Not long now. We had a really big sound check. Not really. This is the first song off the CD that's just been released, so. And you'd cry, but I couldn't hear. And you'd throw wine glasses to cut your broken tears. Cause I couldn't explain why my love for you had suddenly changed. Knowing that I caused you heartache. And the warm, forgiving mornings and the cold nights, and the same occurring problem causing new fights. And into my life you came, and the pure, warm love we made could make a non-believer pray. Baby, I'll never love again. And winter is so cold without your warmth. A distrusting paranoia is fueling the storm. When I could have gave you everything that I'd ever made. My drunken, fuzzy past, you were ashamed. didn't change. My world, my thoughts were rearranged. And baby, I'll never love again. And oh, I need a dentist. Yeah, it's new. Hello. There we go. This song's called Music Wharf. Spits out cash at people's feet. Nobody looks down on the money, feeling free. And traffic lights say when to go, 'cause common sense will let us know. And no one stops to read the news as a paper flies up out of view. The church is there but no one's in the pews, as a homeless only beg fortunes. In the video clouds when the music's played to computer mix, when generations exist but never think. From Neil-bred Simon Says, fluoride sunset, technology dance tracks these days. Oh, forbidden music, it sounds acoustic, while orchestras all ever form from movie scores. From a music hall. Revamped all the sounds of distorted guitars and sounds of a crowd. No grand piano or sax solo when jazz is hit. No time low that comes of air and no one really cares. And cover bands don't exist while mobile phones play 100 hits. Learning an instrument consists of pressing play. Neil-bred Simon Says, fluoride sunset, technology dance tracks these days. All forbidden music, it sounds acoustic, while orchestras all ever form from movie scores. From a music hall. No one ever reads the news, only an increase updates certain views as surveys tell us what to use as the old and homeless say big fortunes. So all the myths of the diet tips when talking shit was a tabloid pitch, but the music's there and the meaning don't exist. No brand Simon says, flew at sunset, technology dance tracks these days. All forbidden music, it sounds acoustic, while orchestras only perform movie scores. For music hall, for music hall, for music hall. Hey. This song's about monkeys advertising pills, trees, roots, advertising. If you wanna catch a monkey, put an apple in a jar, let its greed do all the rest. Like a needle thread wall, only meant to be pulverized. And an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but then we never listen to their advice. So they're sewing up the seeds with a medicated roll of dice. We'll leave the conscious mind with some pills on the side as the fruit dies out in the cold. The monkey's eating roots, but he's always known how to survive. The chemical imbalance takes another man to find the man's the wrong way into the mind. So to stimulate the senses, it's a sure way to get us to buy. Oh, they advertise to control our minds. And close your eyes, and as we pass by, subliminal ties as the companies rise and spinning tide. It's not too hard to see. Flashing screens, leave the conscious mind with some pills on the side as the fruit dies out in the cold. The monkey's eating roots, but he's always known how to survive. The chemical imbalance takes another man to find them. It's a new way into the night. So to stimulate the senses is a sure way to get us to buy. Oh, and they advertise to control our minds. And close your eyes, and as we pass by, subliminal ties as the companies rise and spinning tides. Not too hard to see the flashing screens. See the signs of things we don't need. Oh, trends and social pressure, they cause despair. Oh, but it's too late, we're already sold out. And the fact that we care, the fact that we care, the fact that we care. Care, the fact that we care. chance to run, the last chance to embrace. The seed you sow as one light just grows and becomes a weight. To break the mold as one light tenfolds come compensate. Oh, but you're not on your own. Stop and see you cares. But you've only seen the worst and you've taken more than your share. The calluses will grow, running won't save your soul. But the lady's still a child, everybody loves her so. Been 6 weeks since you've seen your family now. You wonder if they care and you wonder if they've settled down. You ran away from home before your actions, but no, now you feel alone. So you stop, turn back and think maybe I'm not your own. Oh, something just clicked. Maybe it's not so bad. The lies and deceit, forgiveness I can't undo. The calluses will grow and running won't save my soul. Maybe I'm still a child, but there's love for me though. Sick and tired of running from a foresight. She was sick and tired of running from a foresight. She was sick and tired of running from a foresight. She was sick and tired of running from a foresight. She was sick and tired of running from a foresight. She was sick and tired of something clear. Yeah, something clear. Thanks very much. That's the first half. So go out and enjoy Shelley's beautiful artwork and have a lot of drinks and enjoy Tim's next set. And we'll be back on in about 20 minutes. So yeah, have a drink and relax.